What up, what up, what up? This is Ave-OLetsPlays.
And this is Ave-Blaze. What up, y'all?
And right now we are going to be talking
My man
about...
had the Martin, what up? What up, what up, what up, what up?
What?
You had the Martin greeting. The what up 3 times. What up, what up? Never mind.
Oh, what's up, what's up, what's up? All right,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, what are we talking about today? We will be talking about updates that we think would be...
A welcome addition to...
Yeah, updates that would be beneficial for Smash Bros. for
Wii U.
3DS.
Wait a minute, you got
Metacritic.
the 3DS?
What?
We can't talk about the 3DS because we don't have the 3DS.
3DS is the same thing as...
It's not the same thing. There's
Yes, it
different
is.
modes. There's different
They're pretty much the same thing.
stages.
Other than what, Smash Run and Smash Tour?
And a couple of different stages.
Yeah, so what? They got a couple of different stages.
Well, I mean...
For the most part, these things we're talking about, they will be talked about for 3DS and the Wii U because neither one of them had these updates.
Yeah. I think a large majority of the gamers out there play the Wii U.
I don't doubt that. But look, we're getting off subject.
Let's go.
Metacritic has given this game, what, a 96 at this particular time?
That was when that first came out. I had to check Metacritic right now, but I know it's still in high regards. So I don't know where it stands at right now.
Okay, well, a lot of people have given this game
Positive
9 out of 10.
Very positive
9.5,
reviews.
8.5, stuff like that. What did you give this game when it first came out?
I gave it like a 9.7 when I first played it, but of course that was in the moment. I was just happy to get my hands on Smash Brothers and finally play. And after seeing the graphics, the gameplay, and then having just all the nostalgia just came back. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
after a time, you get caught up and you're like, oh man, this is the best thing ever. But after a while, after letting the game sink in and you play it now, I could pretty much say my score is pretty much stands there. It's a solid 9.7. I feel like I'm happy with it. With the DLC, everything, it's a complete game to me. It was
So
the game.
if it's a complete game to you right now, then why the hell are you doing this video?
Because there's always stuff they can add
It
in to
just
be
said it was a
complete.
complete game.
It is.
If it's a complete game to you, this joint should be a 10 out of 10. Freaking video over.
Would
Peace
you-
out, everybody.
Let me ask you something. Would you give this game a 10 out of 10?
I would not. I wouldn't give it a 9.7 out of 10 either, though.
Would you buy an incomplete game too?
I would want to buy an incomplete game.
All right, then you didn't buy an incomplete game because you wouldn't buy an incomplete game, right? This game is completed.
With that being said, that would be like, because everybody brung a game out, all games are completed. Well, our games obviously aren't completed.
What we talking
We're
about?
not even, like, this is going on to a whole different conversation.
No, it's not, because
Yes,
you
it
asked
is.
me.
Like, we were supposed to be talking about things needed for Smash Brothers, and then you went on this fanboyism about how great the
How's
game
it-
is and everything.
How's
Okay,
it
the game's
fanboy?
great.
You asked me for my opinion. You asked me what I rated the game, and I gave
asked
you my
then
opinion.
You went for like 2-3 minutes on how
That
you
was
love
my-
this game.
That was my opinion.
Right.
So
I
how is
was
that
just getting,
fanboyism?
I
You
was just
asked.
getting like 1 or 2, like
You
30-second
asked me.
questions, like
Oh,
30-second
you-
answer. I mean,
You should have said you wanted a short answer in short terms. You
I
didn't
ain't want
say
to
that.
cut you off.
Oh,
I was gonna let you live, but now that you're talking about it, all right, fine.
but you brought it up. You didn't.
I
You
sure
like
did,
keep it. You
and
should
now
have
I
said keep
regret
it short.
Because when we're at about 4.5 minutes and we still ain't talking about not one thing yet.
All right, let's get to it then.
All right, now I'm gonna say I rated the game about an 8.5 to a 9 because there was still other things that I did not like about the game. So with that being said, what was one thing that, well, I guess we're gonna try to go back and forth, but I apparently have more problems with this game than Ave-Blaze has right now. So we'll let him go first with something. What was something you didn't like about the game, or you thought was missing?
Some things that I thought was missing, or I didn't really have a problem with. If they add it in, they can add it in. It's always a suggestion.
Oh my God!
I'm saying it's a suggestion. He has problems with the game. I don't.
Right, go ahead.
But I'm gonna start off with mine's. I'm gonna say first thing I noticed when I first played the game, well, after playing the game for a while, is that unlocking custom moves shouldn't be a chore to unlock.
Right.
And when I say this, I say they should be an option to buy custom moves with in-game currency. You know how you like you got the trophy store they should have a move store. I mean, granted, it should be a little more expensive.
I don't think it should have a move store. I think they should just have the trophy store, and then they have moves in the trophy store.
Okay, I get you. I get that.
But that was a good idea. They should implement that.
But would you want moves to just keep popping up and like you don't get moves? Because you know how when you go to the trophy store, the same trophies keep popping up after you buy them.
Yeah, which comes up to another problem of re-getting the same trophies and custom moves over and over after you do something for classic mode, all-star mode, smash board, whatever.
Yeah.
Anything you do to obtain trophies and custom moves and other things. Look, after a while, I don't need to get the same trophy over if I already got it. You already have like a couple hundred trophies as it is. I don't need to keep seeing the same ones over and over pop up.
Exactly.
Unless I already have all the trophies and then you have them pop up. Okay, that's fine.
I understand that.
If that's the case where I have less trophies than custom moves, like let's say I have somehow more trophies obtained than I have more custom moves obtained. Let me see more custom moves. Let that be what's popping up more instead.
Let it balance out.
Yes.
Okay, got you. That makes sense. Another one I had was, here's the second one. So after that, it has another thing to do with custom moves. Is an alternative mode for play for fun and glory mode, where you can use custom moves. This would, to me, I think this would change up the game and give it a new experience. Of course, I think it should come with some patches and some rules, like obviously to balance out the characters.
Right.
Like, I don't think you should be able to use equipment. You remember like how I powered up my amiibo, like gave him with the regeneration?
Right.
I don't think that should be in there when you have the full glory mode.
Of course not.
I think it should be optional for fun mode. Like you get 4 players together and they can play and they decide, like they have a group vote on it or whatever.
I don't know if that should even be in a for fun mode, because that might take the fun out of it for other people.
It would, but that's why I say have a group vote on it so people can vote on it. So,
well, see, me personally, I think if there's gonna have something like you said, they just should have the custom moves and not the equipment. If they're gonna do the equipment, they shouldn't have had the special item equipment then.
Yeah.
Like they'll have obviously you could have a more defensive person, a more offensive person, or a more speedy person.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, just take the extra stuff out of it other than that. And then you have your own custom moves or whatever. Me personally though, in For Glory, I think they should just implement custom moves in For Glory along with Mii fighters. Like,
so you wouldn't want to, I get what you're saying. So you just think they should put in the regular For Glory mode, like not have an alternative mode for that, like alternative For Glory mode, like where you could put that stuff in, and then for the other players that just want to play Smash the regular way, let them play that mode, that For Glory mode, like two For Glory modes.
I mean, me personally, I think I'm just good with playing however. That's me. But I can understand if they wanted to do it the way you're saying also, though.
Okay.
There would be plenty of people that wants to play regular people straight up. But at the same time, it's like, what's the problem with playing somebody that has custom moves? I mean, I know some custom moves can be like infinite. Like they got that Pikachu infinite one. Well, that was pretty gay. But that was kind of like, but I mean, you got to kind of master that at the same time anyway.
I guess it's for people that just, you know how you got the gamers that play online only, and that's they don't even play the other modes. They just get online. Like, right. Yo, let's just play. I just play online. I don't even play the other games. I just play with competition. Like, I guess that would give them I guess for people that play, that would be kind of like an unfair advantage. They wouldn't see that coming. They're like, let me play on this mode. But then again, it can promote players to play the game more, see what the game's really about instead of just hopping online and just playing the game just to play it. Like, see what the other modes about and trying to unlock those custom moves.
Well, what I would say to that is, if you're gonna put that in the game, like custom moves, put it in the game all the way. Like, really implement it.
Yeah.
Let people actually use the custom moves online and see how they fare against other people instead of
I'm with you
having
with
the
that.
same person. I mean, it's kind of stagnant to see the same person. Okay, I'm playing as Ness, so you're playing as Ness. Why we got to have the exact same moves though? Like,
yeah,
you have custom moves, and I might have the regular moves. So we at the very least, we can see which playing style is a little better.
It also promotes other people to use the step outside. You may want to step outside, like, let me see what this is about. Oh, I like his play set with these moves instead of this move. It encourages you to step outside your go-to character.
Right.
And I see what you were saying with that. Like, I know I unlocked a good amount of custom players, and I know Pac-Man is pretty powerful with a couple of movesets. He has some decent movesets. I know Ganondorf, he's pretty good. Kirby, but I'm getting off the topic.
You're getting way off topic, man.
But it keeps the game fresh and keeps it going.
Well, keep it online. I'm still waiting for 8-player Smash Online.
That's another one. Yeah. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, how many times do I got to play as the computer? Be like maybe 2 or 3 people here at my house, and then play with 5 computer characters, or play with 2 amiibos or 3 amiibos or whatever. And how many times I want to keep doing that before I want to actually play online with that? When y'all going to do update for that?
Yeah, realistically, how many times were you gonna have 8 people in your house where we can all play 8-player Smash? I mean, it's just more convenient just to play with 8 of your friends online, or 8 strangers, and go to war. Let it be chaotic.
And if you want to say that you couldn't do it because of servers, well, you should probably get better servers. You should probably get better technical people to help out with that or something.
I don't think it's a problem with the servers, like, because Mario Kart. But then again, I'm getting off a topic, but it can be done. Let's just say
it can be done. Exactly.
Yeah.
What else you got?
I'm going to probably go with the 8-player Smash. I'm going to stay back on that topic.
Right.
I noticed, like, when you create levels, you can't have 8-player Smash in that level. Like, let's just say you have 8 players. You magically get 8 players, and y'all like to play on your custom-made stage and have a ball and see what's going on. That could be really fun and chaotic at the same time.
Right.
If you know how to create the stages, it'd definitely be fun. Like, you can do it through a patch. Like, on the larger stages, I can understand not having it on the small stages or medium stages. But on the large stage, you can have 8 players duke it out and just have fun, be creative and chaotic. You can have some fun things. I saw something on the internet, on YouTube, and I forgot to tell you about this, Avo. I saw something called Smash Ball. And it was a little game they was playing. They was making out of it where they was throwing players in the cannon, and the cannon would shoot them down, and they would score like a point. But it was like playing basketball. Like, you would try to hit the person into the cannon, where the cannon go down. It was going on 2 sides. It was like a straight plateau, and then on the plateau, the edge, they had like the cannon, and then they had like the lava, like, for the backboard.
Right.
And you was trying to knock your player into the cannon. It looked fun. It's definitely a fun, interesting game. So I can imagine players getting creative and doing stuff like that. So
yeah, it sounds weird, but yeah, I get it.
So this should definitely be a patch to make 8 players able to play on a creative stage. So
yeah, and as far as you would talk about, you had your 2 alternatives, for one for fun and one for glory. I'm gonna go on the for fun side this time, and I'm gonna say, why can't you have any custom matches for fun with random people?
You mean like
you
stadium?
You can have custom matches on, for friends, but why can't you have custom matches for fun with people for fun? Like, just let people set up, a room. And this is, what's going down at this room. We're playing time of 5 minutes with everybody has a fire, a fire flower or something. Or we're going to do just nothing but Pokeball match. You know what I'm saying? Either Pokeball or assist trophy matches.
I think that's a good one. Yeah. Because like you said, you could have giant mode. You could have stamina mode.
Have metal
mode.
Yeah. Like, you just have it ain't even got to be like a lot. You just have some. Well, even if you had some, then people would want more. But still, if you had that would bring the game
definitely
up. That would bring the game up.
I definitely feel you on that one. That's definitely a good idea.
Yeah. Do you want me to go again? You got something else?
I have something else too. Since we're still online, I'm gonna say
A lot of this stuff has something to do with online.
yeah. I'm gonna have to say a reward system for glory mode. Since we don't have ranked matches, and they already said they're not doing ranked matches. You know how they said that tourney mode was coming soon?
Right.
At least have it so if you win that, you get special items or unique items that can only be locked in that mode. Maybe like special equipment that you can use during the game, or an exclusive costume. Maybe that's maybe that you can't unlock anywhere else but playing online. So you kind of like have bragging. It's kind of like showing like you have bragging rights. Like yeah, I got this. No, you don't have this yet. So step your game up. Like on winning streaks. Like winning streaks will unlock unique and special prizes capable. So a reward system will always inspire players to play harder and keep playing for those unique prizes.
If they're gonna do that, they might as well make a ranking system, which they already said they're not gonna do though.
True.
They wouldn't do that without making a ranking system, I think.
It wouldn't hurt though. Could you imagine like everybody up? You have 4 wins. Let's say you need 5 wins to unlock this piece of equipment. It's unique. You can't find it nowhere else in the game. Maybe it gives you like 20 seconds of invincibility as opposed to 5 when you hit the first. I don't know. I'm just making this up. And suppose you get to like 4 and somebody beats you. You're like, oh man. You get mad. You get mad, but you're engaging like, yo, I want to do this again. I'm going to unlock it. Or you got this custom, let's say like your favorite character like Ness. He has this unique outfit that you think is so cool. Like, yo, I got to have this. Like, yo, I want that outfit for him. So you get up there, you need like 10 wins, and you get to like 8 or 9. You're going to be disappointed, but you're going to want it. You're going to want to go at it again. So
that's all right. That's not necessary to me, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it sounds like, the same thing they got with the challenges or whatever.
Not
the event mode. I'm talking about the challenges where you have to do a certain thing and then it unlocks that glass or whatever.
Oh,
I'm talking about that. That's what it sounds like that would be at.
Or yeah. But I'm not talking about trophy. Yeah, I think they should keep trophies out of it. I mean, maybe even exclusive trophies. I don't know.
Another thing they should do online is they should let people know in game when you get a friend request. Very simple. After you play for fun or for glory, whatever, you send somebody a friend request, they should be able to know in game that you're sending them a friend request so they can just immediately accept it or decline it. It's very simple. Other games have implemented that.
It's kind of hard because you actually have to look at your gamepad, and I think you see the blue light on your home button, and then it's possible you got a friend request. You click on home button, then you go, and then you see the friend request. But I see how that's time consuming.
Yeah, because you have to come out of the game in order to check and see if you got a friend request. And then I think some people probably don't even know how to send a friend request as it is.
Yeah, the Nintendo system is a bit complex. Can be complex.
Well, actually sending a friend request ain't that hard, but
it's not. But
it's just I don't think a lot of people really know how to do it anyway.
As opposed to doing it on other consoles, it's
right. It just seems like it might be a little easier on other consoles.
Yeah.
Something else I got. Why can't I join a friend online against other random people? Why can't me and a friend just go against random people? I'm not talking about somebody's in the same room. If we're in the same room and we're playing on the same console, yes, we can go against other people online.
You mean like for fun mode, like if you and your friend?
If I am in my room and you are at your house in your room, why can't we team up or at least meet up, in the same room or group or whatever you want to call it, and just have people come meet us like that for fun or for glory, whatever? Why is that hard?
I really don't know. That's a good one. I never thought of that one, but that's a good one.
So every time I want to play with a friend and do tag team online, on Smash Bros for glory or whatever, we always have to be in the same room. That's stupid.
I also wonder about that for off mode. I mean, there should be an online mode for even the off game. You know, like for Smash Tour,
Right.
you should be able to play online Smash Tour and
All-Star, really all of them. Why can't you just do all those with somebody online?
Yeah, definitely.
Now that might actually be somewhat harder to do, but it shouldn't be that freaking hard for real.
Nah,
I mean, at the very least, I mean, all you're doing is
playing together.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be the trophy. I don't know, trophies and how. I mean, y'all can work that out though.
Yeah, y'all should be able to do something. I think another thing y'all should be able to do is, as far as the amiibos go, y'all should have amiibos be able to do co-op with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Be able to do co-op with you, man.
Definitely. But
so
I
they
guess
can do co-op or all-star mode. Help you out.
Wouldn't that take the fun out the game though? Because it'd make it easy.
Nah, because it wouldn't be taking the fun out. You don't have to play with amiibo if you don't want to. First off.
But you know, second, people are to get the advantage.
But it's always harder when you play with somebody else anyway. Like anytime you play co-op, the game is going to be harder to compensate for two people playing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the same. It should be the same thing as an amiibo. That shouldn't be hard at all.
Yeah, definitely. But that would get me excited playing with my amiibo. Yeah,
Yeah, because we need more things to do with these amiibos. Last but not least, why can we not play with amiibos online yet? Why can't we even do that for friends, with friends yet? Why is that?
I don't know.
Like, come on, man. This is something I like. And a couple of these things are suggestions or suggestions I was talking about before the game even came out. This was almost a year ago now that I had talked about this.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did some of these.
We talked. It was just me.
No, I was on that video too when we was talking about it.
No, you won't.
We was.
That was the 50. You would think about like the 50 fun facts or something like that. This is something completely different. I was talking about suggestions I made for Smash Brothers. This is different. But yeah, I had talked about that, and I was talking about the 8-player Smash, all that type of stuff. Like, they should put this in, they should put that, they should do this. And I was talking about, one other thing I was talking about, they should have, clans to an extent. Like, me and Ave-OLetsPlays want to be part of the same clan, right? So at the very least, we should have like a clan name, by our profile or something, like other games, like Call of Duty or something. That shouldn't have been that hard to implement. So why not do that? And at the very least, we could, well, maybe not Ave-OLetsPlays, but let's say me and Player 2 was doing something and we had our own clan, and we just, so when you saw our clan and you was like, oh snap, that's them right there. Like,
see, why I gotta be left out of this?
You gotta be, you know why.
See
you
this?
Know why.
See what I'm talking about?
13% wins, that's why.
13 online for glory mode, but I can handle my own. I can hold my own.
How can you say
for
that
fun
when
mode,
you only have 13%?
That's for glory mode.
Online.
For glory mode, I'm not.
Yeah, that's the point.
For glory
You're the
mode.
reason why they don't want to have ranking systems.
I'm not the reason. If I don't feel like playing, I don't feel like playing.
Right.
I'm not gonna complain. If I feel like playing, I'm gonna go out there and play. I mean, if they have ranked matches, I'm not against it. So, don't put me in the fire like that.
Whatever, man.
And there's a lot of other players out there that play that are a lot worse off than I am.
Yeah. This is another small update, but it would be nice. I don't care if they do this or not for real, but it would be nice as Ave-OLetsPlays has his phone go off in the middle of this discussion.
Sorry about that.
It would be nice to just be able to see how people are rated. What's their win percentage if you view their profile. I think that would be nice.
Oh, I have one last one before we get ready to go.
Right.
I would like to see an update where they add custom moves for DLC characters. As of right now, there is no custom moves for the DLC characters.
Right. So that would be another thing that would be cool. That would probably be like I'm not even 100% sure if they would make that a free update or not. But as far as everything we're talking about go, these shouldn't be on no DLC or nothing. These should just be updates. They wouldn't do all these, obviously, but if they did at least half of them, that would bring the rating for the game up.
For you, it'd bring it up. For me, it's just be an enhancement.
There's no way. There's no way it wouldn't bring your rating for the game up.
Okay, it'll bring it up.
What I was about to say, so what are the 3 points? Out of what we just said, those don't bring your rating up from a 9.7 to a 10, or at least a 9.8. What would bring your rating to a 9.8 up? You gonna tell me more stuff to do online? All that stuff we talked about online, that wouldn't bring it up to a 9.8?
It would bring it up to a
You gonna
9.8.
tell me like even half of that stuff will bring it up to a 9.8?
Customizable soundtracks,
That is not gonna bring
When
that
you
up
bring-
to a 9.8.
more stages, more characters.
We're
The
not talking about
basically-
DLCs. We're not talking about DLCs. We're talking about what you got.
Features.
We're talking about update on what they could do. What could bring this game up to a 10?
Well,
or at
okay.
least a 9.8 from what you're saying.
A 9.8. Okay.
You gonna tell me that if they
All
actually
those
get
features-
more stuff with amiibos, that won't bring the rating up for you?
Yeah, that'll bring it up about a point or two.
The notifications, I'm sure, just getting a notification on the joint probably ain't gonna bring that up for you since you are at 9.7. It'd probably bring it up for me from like an 8.5 to like an 8.6 because it's just something better.
Oh, he's harsh on the game.
Hey,
He
man.
is harsh.
This is a good game,
8.7.
but at the same time, like, man, come on.
Is it your favorite Smash game? Don't say you're one of those Melee heads and
Nah, because I was never that great at Melee. I played Melee all the time, but on the real, I was never like, I won't contest.
what do they
Melee,
call
like,
they? Are they
whole
called
Evo.
Melee elitists? Like they only look at Melee. They like, oh, we play Melee only.
I don't know. I don't think there's anybody that play Melee. They don't play Smash Bros on the Wii U. Smash
They
Bros.
play it, but they just prefer Melee. The gameplay, the technicality of it, from what I heard.
Right.
The technicality, the way there's more features. It's more technical. Like you know how they have the wave dash and all of that and
Right.
all those other features. But
Well, they got other things in here. Like this game is definitely not as kid friendly as Smash Bros for the Wii was.
oh, brawl.
Yeah.
That's the thing I kind of wish they had too. I'm gonna throw in another feature, even though we about to. I wish they kind of had like a space embassy or what was that mode in Melee where
Just
you
a
went,
one player like
Yeah.
adventure mode.
yeah, when you went through all the worlds. Like yeah, I kind of missed that. That'll kind of bring the game up from like a 9.7 to like a 9.9.
Right.
And if it had a story like Subspace Embassy.
I'm cool with the game not having an adventure mode. I mean, I wanted one also, but what it got, that is not necessary for what it has.
It's not necessary, but I
not
still at the end of the day, I still kind of miss it.
That's not what would bring that game up to a 10 to me. Like, that's not what's missing to make that game a 10.
Oh no, it wouldn't bring
like
it
the
up.
stuff we just said. That would and with that's all pretty much I think within the confines of the game. It's not really adding new content per se.
Yeah,
Saying put amiibos online, it ain't really adding new content to me because you already have amiibos in the game. So using amiibos more ways than just what they have. I mean, you could call it kind of new content, but I don't see it that way. I see like just using them fully throughout the game. Like the whole thing with using classic mode online. That's just using classic mode for everybody, like throughout the entire game to an extent. Smash Board online. So you can play with other people. You can actually play Smash Board. I'm not 100% sure you should have you should be able to get content, like get new moves and stuff like that online. You should just play it.
what you mean? Like the rewards for what
like
you
the
get
rewards for what you do.
on
Like
Smash Tour?
I can understand them not putting the rewards on Smash Tour online. I can understand that if they didn't want to do that.
That's part of the fun playing those modes, getting the rewards.
But
like,
that's also not online either. You know what I'm saying? So
I would want the rewards, like playing with a friend. Like
I mean, it'd be cool, but I'm saying I understand if they didn't want to do that. It's like, okay, we're gonna give you this, but we're not gonna give you the joint. So you can pick which one you want. You either getting this, it's not gonna be online, and you can do it that way, or you're like, well, pretty much you're gonna get this way, or you're not gonna get it at all. So I would still play Smash Tour without the rewards. Or let's say you get one reward for winning. You get something for winning.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? That'd be cool too. Like let's say overall you had got 7 different items, but you only had to pick one. That'd be fine. And everybody that lost, they don't get nothing.
that's crazy.
Or if you won, you get 2 items, and everybody else get 1 item.
To me, there'd be no point of playing the online mode then, because half of that fun is just getting all the equipment and awards and trophies together.
I don't think that's part of the fun. We just think differently on that.
All right, we can agree to disagree with that.
Right. What do you think would make this game a 10 out of 10 for you, if it's not already a 10 out of 10? Did anything we say would make this game like 11, a 12 out of 10 for you, 13 out of 10? Let us know. This is Ave-O-85 with All Blaze.
All right.
Signing out.
Peace.
Check out some of the other videos. He said peace, so you don't worry about listening to him. Listen to me right now. Check out some of the old videos. Nah, you gone. I ain't worried about you. Listen to that. Check out some of the other videos.
Already hating.
Watch him get smacked around with the Amiibo Wars.
He can't beat my Mario, folks, so that's all that matters.
Watch him get smacked around in the Amiibo Wars.
He can't beat my Mario.
You know, watch him mess up a lot with a noob plays Mega Man X, which he plays as the noob.
Still haven't beaten that yet. I'm gonna beat that one day.
Yeah, just check it out.
We got some big stuff